Hello there. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I know, that was ghetto. No, seriously, thank you for watching my video. This is my first ever YouTube video, and welcome to the Unsilent G. I named it that because my name on all my social platforms is Maria_Silent G. And this is really about me speaking up about things that I've never really talked about, but I feel that this is something that needs a voice too. So recently I've been asked by people to speak about this topic, and it's just empowered me to create a channel solely dedicated to me talking about living with a chronic illness, living with sickle cell, and all the different tips and tricks that I've learned over the years that help me not just live with sickle cell, but thrive, honey. And I'm just gonna jump right in there. And this video is all about taking you from sickler to sickening. I'm quite proud of that. I'm gonna do it again. From sickler to sickening. No. Let me do it one more time. From sickler to sickening. We'll find it. It's somewhere. Okay. So, first things first. No, this is not the video where you get to hear my whole life story or my journey or all about my medical history. Because I just feel like y'all got to get to know me a little bit better first, before I divulge all that to you. You know, just to give you a little breakdown on me, I have sickle cell anemia, have had it since day one, you know, OG. I am 27 years old, so that means I have had it for 27 years. I also have something called fibromyalgia, just a touch of the asthma. And yeah, that's it. I don't know why I said and like there was something else. Do I need anything else? No is the answer. Okay, I think the and was I also take I also do blood transfusions every 6 to 8 weeks. So we'll get more into that as time goes on. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. So I actually just had one the other day, and I'm just recovering, and it takes a lot of energy out of me. It takes its toll on me, and it has me looking the ghetto. So I wanted to show you guys how when I have got no energy, when I'm feeling weak or in pain, but I don't want to look like it, how I transform myself. Because I've found that one of the best coping mechanisms for me has been that I should look better than I feel at all times. Because there's nothing worse, in my opinion, than when you don't feel so good and then someone comes to you and is like, are you okay? You don't look well. Wait a minute. Excuse me? First of all, if I don't look well, you telling me I don't look well ain't about to make me feel better. Okay? So, wow. Sorry. Triggered. And yeah, I just feel like, especially if you have something like sickle cell, which is an invisible disability, sometimes you do want to lean into that a bit more, make it even more hidden. And I feel like fake it till you make it. The better you look, sometimes the better you feel. So I'm a high believer in that. And one of the first things I'll do to kind of preps my face is I put down a base. I know a lot of people use different primers. I know that Fenty have a primer that's supposed to be really good, but I don't use any of that. I was raised in Peckham. I use coconut oil, I use my fingers. Sometimes I use like a little makeup brush, but it just depends on my feelings. And that's what I do first, just to create like a smooth blank canvas. I know my skin's quite nice, but you can't be jealous, because guess what? You probably don't have sickle cell. What do you want? Do you know what I mean? Think about it. And if you've got bad skin and sickle cell, I want you to comment below, because I really feel like you must have something in the trade-off that maybe you've got big breasts, which I also have. Anyway, so the first things first is I'm going to start with some lashes, because I hate this appearance. And I feel like false lashes are the wigs for your eyes. And I'm already wearing a wig for my head. So, come on. Y'all know this wasn't real. So the first thing I do is put on some lashes. Now, I have a selection of lashes. I'm just trying to see what mood I'm in. I feel like I want something quite... Yeah, this is it. Oh yeah, YouTubers show things for the camera. Who am I? Wow! Who is she? Who is she? First of all, whoever says that wig glue is not for your eyelashes, you lied. Nothing better. What else can... No, I don't even want to get into it. But what else can I use on my lashes that will keep it there, and if I sleep, it will still be there? Come on. Come on. Y'all trying to tell me you guys use the generic eyelash glue that comes with the lashes? No. First of all, it's white. Red flag. Wow, triggered. And I add the glue, then I just wave it about a bit. I've got my mirror right here. I'm quite proud of my setup because I feel really organized. But yeah, I spoke on my friend's podcast, Tried It podcast, about living with sickle cell. And then my other friend, beginning of this year, asked me to come and speak on her podcast, Black Women Working, about what it's like to work with a long-term condition. That on top of one of my sickle cell transfusion nurses mentioning to me that she'd like me to speak to some younger girls that come in and ask her a lot of questions that she's knew in her spirit I'd have the answer to, and she was right. Made me feel like this is something that I need to do. So on this channel, I'm going to be talking and showing you about all the different ways that I live this life, because I really am blessed. I feel like I've gotten to a point where I can really make the most of this life, and not in the way I used to, which was pretending I didn't have sickle cell and just like ignoring it until it brought me down to my knees. Or the other way was catering to its every need and fitting in whatever life I could around it. Now I've got to this point where I'm like, okay, I have sickle cell, but it doesn't have me. So yeah, there are some things that I'm going to have to do differently to accommodate it or to be more careful, but it doesn't have to rule me. So I just want to share some of those learned lessons for other people, so that you don't have to learn the hard way the way I did. And I found that when I've talked to other people who don't have a chronic illness, they find it very helpful just to know more about what it is like to have sickle cell and the way it can affect people. just for their own knowledge, especially for it being so prevalent within the Black community. But B, because when you learn how to cope with a big illness, it prepares you to how to cope with a little illness, which unfortunately we're all going to be hit with at some point in our life, you know, whether it's an injury or something that a complication during pregnancy or as we're getting older. So many things can crop up and just alter the way we are able to live our lives. And I have become a pro at adapting. So anyway, guys, obviously I'm not MUA up in this beat. I'm just an everyday girl who's picked up a few tricks and uses them to make her life easier. And if anything that I've learned and I'm going to share can make anyone else's life easier, then job done, you know? That's the point of this. I'm into it. So lashes done. What better way to name my channel than Unsilent G, because I'm finally speaking up about things that I've been so quiet about for so many years. Sorry. So, one thing that I've noticed is that I get so pale in the winter. And I wonder whether anyone else realizes they just need to make that extra effort when there's no sun, because maybe you've noticed that you, like everyone else that's Black living in this country, is vitamin D deficient. And therefore you are missing out on the sun. Maybe you're missing out on some iron. Maybe you're missing out on some melanin during this time, because that's what happens to me. And when I am in need of a transfusion, I lose even more color. And I was at work and two of my colleagues were like, "Oh, you look pale. You look dusty." They didn't say dusty, but I felt them say dusty. I was like, okay, well, I'll be wearing makeup to work until I get this transfusion. That's why there's a bit of color in my face. None of that was blusher. I just get red cheeks. It is what it is. And before anyone tries to come for my heritage, I did the ancestry DNA test years back and I'm 100% African. So don't dilute me. Next, I go with concealer. So an interesting thing about fibromyalgia, which is the other chronic illness I have, is that last time I checked, it had over 50 related symptoms, and it's actually the symptoms that make it hard to live with more than the disorder itself. The disorder itself is just a connective tissue, so just like the things that connect your body together, that tissue. Sometimes it's like it's strained, and that strain gets painful. But it's the symptoms I struggle more with than that. Because I'm used to pain with my sickle cell. Because my sickle cell pain can be so many levels of excruciating that y'all don't even know. But y'all about to know on my YouTube channel. Come speaking up. Aha! I don't know how long my first video is supposed to be. Is this the bit where I'm supposed to speed it up? Anyway, it is what it is. So some of the symptoms that affect me are like fatigue. Sometimes I do get bouts of depression. It's a symptom. Yeah, I might post below. Who am I? I'm so sorry, but I dead ass used to mock people and YouTubers on my Snapchat all the time. Like, I'd be cooking, I'd be like, swipe up. I'd be like, guys, so I'm just having some mini cheddars. I don't know if you can see that. They're just a snack. And, yeah, these are cheesy. That was me. I was a mocker. And now look. Wow. So, that was Fenty Beauty. And then this is a concealer from... If you don't know this concealer, maybe you've just not been into the black hair shop because they're at the till. Next thing I'm using is a concealer from Primark. Don't at me. I'm a Primark queen. I stan. And they're not just cheap, but a lot of their products are good. Like, I'm just not going to be made to feel any type of way about it. So I never used to do anything when it came to my eyebrows. Ooh. Please, no one with MUA degrees come and chat to me, yeah? I've never done makeup in like the camera. Wow. And it shows. Okay, so you've heard a bit about my illness. Here's a bit about me. So I have spent my formative years acting. That was my passion. That was always what I wanted to do until I got really sick one time. And I just felt like I had to focus on my health before I could focus on my dreams. And I had to put everything at the back, basically, and just try and focus on getting my life back on track or figuring out what my life might have to be in this new circumstance. So, but I'm at a point now where I feel very balanced. I feel very safe in the life that I'm living. So I work for the NHS in women's health. And it's a very fulfilling job, to be honest, very fulfilling. And I also run an organization with my best friend, which we founded together. It's called Brown Sugar Movement. And that was a platform that we built to empower, inspire, and uplift Black British females specifically. So I definitely enjoy all that, and I feel that there's a real cohesiveness to the things in my life, and this is going to be a new part of that, but it fits in quite well. You know, I work in women's health. I'm all about female empowerment, and now this is me as a Black woman talking about health and life. So it felt very meant to be. And honestly, I'm a woman of faith, and I had asked God in January, just like use February as a time to show me my purpose and my next steps in that purpose. I just don't want to just be walking blindly. And this was what he revealed to me in that season where I was really eyes, ears, heart and soul open to him and his word. I feel like there's something in my eye. So they're definitely gonna be hearing about that as part of this channel, because to me, my faith goes hand in hand with my health and wow. Stop talking about God and then there's something in my eye. the devil. Whatever. So to me, that's enough to go out now, to look presentable makeup wise. This is also from Primark, one of my favorite lipsticks. I think it's Red Velvet. No, this is Hot Chocolate. Should have known. And then let me just grab my hairbrush as I finish this video. So yeah, kind of things that you can look forward to seeing on this channel is I'm going to be showing you guys different meals I like to cook when I'm in pain or when I'm not feeling as well, how I manage to do that. I'm going to show you things that I do when I'm trying to work out during maybe seasons where I have to be a bit more sensitive towards my body, but how I still want to have that balance of working out. I'm going to talk to people who have been through things with me. Yeah, I'm just going to walk you through a lot of different things, guys. And it's just going to be a page where we have fun and you get to know me, and we're gonna brave some hard topics, and it's gonna get deep, it's gonna get emotional, but it's also gonna be light and easy, because living with sickle cell isn't all doom and gloom. You know, it's like living with anything else. Everyone has their thing, and it's just about finding the best way to navigate through yours. For me, like I told you already, one of my best coping mechanisms is looking good, because honestly, at the start of this video, when I was looking unforgivable, I didn't know how to feel. I genuinely felt worse. My arm was hurting a lot more, felt weaker. I almost didn't do this video today because I just felt more lacking in energy. But I just said I must increase my bust. Now tell me you didn't do that. You know, I must increase my bust. I told y'all I got big titties. Okay, some of y'all gave up on that. I didn't. I stayed true. Oh my days. What did I say? I said from Sickler to Sickening. Oh, I ain't never lied. Oh, yes. Oh, now I even feel like my personality is back. Wow. Hello. Oh my gosh. Who is she? In my mirror. What? Hi. What? Oh my gosh. Welcome to my YouTube. Let's start over. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Maria. This is the Unsilent J. Tell it. You see what I said? I don't wear blusher, but the red comes through. Anyway, guys. Wow. This is a look. So now I would feel presentable to the outside world. And that alone, being able to see people when I'm not feeling that 100%, but I'm looking 150, it helps, because I think sometimes when you've been ill or in the house recovering, you can feel a bit of anxiety when it comes to like re-entering the outside world, and you kind of need to put on your face and put on your armor, you know, and get yourself strong again. And like I say, fake it till you make it. And honey, I am making it. Okay, I'm here for it. Oh, get into it. But listen, more videos to come. I'm excited. Wait, I feel like I tried to wink and it was like a staggered blink. So let me try that again. So listen, more videos to come. I'm excited. Did I do it? Did I do it again? Let me try this side. So listen, I'm excited. Anyway, I'm a fool. Now you know.